happy Thursday morning, July 29, 2021. I'm Riley King. Welcome to this Thursday morning edition of The Morning Show with Riley King. It's time to rise and shine and get this Thursday morning off to a good start. So grab that good cup of coffee, sit back, relax, and enjoy this Thursday morning edition of The Morning Show with Riley King, where we have a little bit of everything for you in this program. So let's get started. First up, Biles will not compete in gymnastics all round. Let's take a listen to that video from ABC News.
Oh, there's that cute guy from 12C. Go talk to him. Yeah, no.
Now to Team USA in Tokyo in gymnastics star Simone Biles, withdrawing from competition for a second time. Tonight, what Biles says is behind this decision, and her teammates already rallying behind her. Support, in fact, from all over the world. Also tonight, American swimmer Katie Ledecky's gold medal win in the pool, and what was historic about this particular win. James Longman, again tonight from Tokyo.
Tonight, another shock from the greatest gymnast of our time. USA Gymnastics revealing that Simone Biles will not be competing in the all-around, her most anticipated event, saying she's doing so in order to focus on her mental health. Yesterday, after dropping out of the team finals, Biles told the media the stress of these unusual Olympics has been too much.
It's been really stressful, this Olympic Games. I think just as a whole, not having an audience, there are a lot of different variables going into it.
The world was waiting to witness her death-defying routines, breaking records on the way to earning 6 golds at these games. But Biles scoring perhaps even bigger firsts, opening up conversations about athletes and mental health. Today, Biles seemed upbeat, cheering on the men in their all-round final. She may compete Sunday for a chance to spring back onto the vault. And back in the pool, a tough loss in the 200-meter freestyle for Katie Ledecky, finishing 5th. But just over an hour later, the swimming legend bouncing back, claiming her first gold medal of these games as she cruised to victory in the 1500-meter free, winning by more than 4 seconds.
I love the way Ledecky looks right now.
The 1500-meter freestyle has been an event since the 1904 Olympics in St. Louis, but only for men. This year, the first time ever women could compete. Ledecky saying her grandparents gave her strength as she cemented her place in history.
I'm always striving to be my best and to be better than I've ever been, and it's not easy when your times are world records in some events.
Adding that she understands the intense pressure felt by Simone Biles.
Mental health is so important, physical health is so important, and it's no different being Olympians.
So what prompted the best in the world to pull out of 2 competitions? Well, Simone Biles' teammates saying they support her privacy. She said it could be the fact that there are no fans in the stands. Her age could be a contributing factor. Either way, I'm sure when she's ready, she'll tell us.
David, a lot of people pulling for her tonight. James Longman with us again tonight. James, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Shark sighting shuts down Long Island Beach. Let's take a listen to that video from ABC News.
Here in New York tonight, new shark sightings. Several beaches now closed on Long Island. Here's Ariel Reshef.
Tonight, several beaches off Long Island, New York, closed due to shark sightings.
Early today, around 1 o'clock in the afternoon, our guards spotted numerous, not just a singular, but numerous black-tip reef sharks.
Hempstead lifeguards spotting one of those sharks just 20 yards from the shoreline. Experts say this type of shark can reach up to 6 feet in size, but is not typically aggressive towards humans.
These are actually more of a Caribbean shark, and we don't know the last time we've seen a sighting up here of this sort of shark. There is some speculation it could be based on the hurricane season kicking up and the water's pushing up.
The group of sharks also noticed at 2 other nearby beaches, forcing them to close temporarily. This coming as authorities investigate a possible shark bite at Jones Beach earlier this week. A lifeguard saying before the incident, he saw a fin.
And David, officials have stepped up patrols in the area. They say those closures are precaution to keep beachgoers safe.
David?
Ariel Reshef with us tonight. Ariel, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Wildfires in West cause air pollution. Let's take a listen to that video from ABC News.
Movie night.
Should have been watching the stove instead.
Tell me something I don't know.
With your Farmer's Policy Perk guaranteed replacement cost, your home can be rebuilt regardless of your limits.
That's really something.
Get a whole lot of something with Farmer's Policy Perks.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum. Dozens of fires in the West now forcing authorities to issue new air quality alerts in 6 states tonight, from Washington State to Wyoming to Arizona. The alerts all the way to Boston this week. This hazy sunset in Chicago from all of this, and we're tracking severe storms moving into the east by tomorrow. Washington, D.C., Philadelphia, and New York. ABC's Will Carr from California tonight.
Tonight, the governors of California and Nevada getting a first-hand look at the aftermath of the Tamarack fire, that fire straddling both states. Governors thanking firefighters and pleading for more resources.
CAL FIRE is the largest civilian aerial attack force in the world, and it's not enough.
The choking smoke from massive wildfires across the West, forcing authorities to issue air quality alerts in Washington, Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, and Arizona. But even smaller places like this brush fire in San Jose overnight causing big problems.
There is a lot of smoke from this fire, and that's why they're asking homeowners to stay inside and keep their doors and windows shut.
The towering columns of smoke from the explosive fires reaching all the way into the jet stream this week, which, as these satellite images show, carries the smoke all the way to the East Coast, covering New England in hazy skies. Boston issuing warnings this week about air quality because of the smoke.
David, back here in the West, these fires are being fueled by relentless heat waves. We're talking record-setting heat, and today California has now issued another flex alert concerning that temperatures up to 110 degrees could threaten the power grid. David.
No break in sight. Will, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the...
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And let's switch gears now, and let's go into the weather. And here's a look at the weather for this Thursday. As you can see, in the red here, you're gonna see some heavy rain, flash flood possible. And then the green, indicating there'll be some rain / thunderstorms. Then you're seeing some more red here with some heavy rain / flash flooding possible. And then in the yellow here, severe thunderstorms possible. Otherwise, here, and here is all dry with no precipitation. And that is a look at the weather across the United States for this Thursday. Happy Thursday, everyone. And let's switch gears now. And let's take a look at this. Edgar Ramirez talks new film, Jungle Cruise. Let's take a listen to that video from ABC News. Good morning, America.
It's been here since December.
You left him that mug of Dunkin' with his cookies that night.
There's no Dunkin' on the North.
It turned out Edgar Ramirez. He recently starred in The Undoing and Yes Day, and now up in the new movie Jungle Cruise. Edgar, great to have you back on GMA.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you so much. So happy to be here.
So I heard you finally got to take the Jungle Cruise ride.
Yes, finally. Actually, it was very special because it was right after the premiere of the movie. So it was actually my first time seeing the movie, completely. And it was so special. It was at Disneyland. and then I rode Jungle Cruise with my family and with my closest friends. So all around, it was a very, very special experience.
Well, I guess when you're riding that, I noticed that Dwayne Johnson makes a lot of bad jokes as the skipper in this movie. And when he and Emily Blunt were here on GMA, they were both just cracking jokes the entire time. We hear you have a very similar sense of humor. Do you have a favorite bad joke?
I mean, I have kind of like of course, I have many bad, kind of like silly, little surreal jokes. There's one that I always tell my nephews, and they love it every time. I hope you like it. It's about. Have you heard about the little airplane that got lost?
No.
Have you guys heard about him?
No.
So it's like. It's super silly. But my kids love.
That's a bad joke.
I mean, the little airplane is lost.
Oh, hey, how about we take a little look at Jungle Cruise? Here it is.
I didn't think so going to be. It's impossible. Es fuerza poco tiene 2 años. La flecha me pertenece a mí. Soy Patamero.
Edgar, your character is covered in snakes. It's something that you failed to tell your mother, who went to the premiere with you, and she wasn't happy about it, was she?
Yeah, I failed to tell my mother. There's only one person who's more scared of snakes than me, and that's my mom. And of course, I mean, I wanted to play a little trick on her, and then I didn't tell her. And yeah, of course, I paid for her. In the end, she hugged me and congratulated me and said, "Why wouldn't you tell me? I mean, I missed half of your performance because I was going every time you showed up, with those snakes." But thank God there were no snakes anywhere near me during the making of this film.
We know she's proud of you. What is your favorite thing about your character?
What I love about Edgar is that, yeah, he's a villain, but I feel for him. I mean, he suffers a lot in the film. You'll see. I don't want to spoil it for everyone who hopefully will go and watch it this weekend. But he made very poor choices and unfortunately turns into this monster. But his intentions were noble. I mean, he was very, very noble at heart, and I feel for him, and that's what I love about business characters, whose humanity is always very palpable.
A layered villain. Edgar, thanks very much. Always great to have you on GMA. Jungle Cruise in theaters and on Disney Plus with premiere access on Friday.
Well, hey there, GMA fans.
Okay, there you go. Looks like a good movie to check out. It comes out on Friday, tomorrow. And we are going to switch gears now, and let's go into entertainment news. And in your entertainment news, Blake Shelton introduces wife Gwen Stefani Shelton during a duet. Let's take a listen to that video from Entertainment Tonight.
Oh, you heard Blake right. That's his wife, Gwen Stefani Shelton. Married life sure looks good on Blake and Gwen, who took the stage together at the CMA Summer Jam in Nashville on Tuesday. Gwen was Blake's special guest, and their duet, Happy Anywhere, did not disappoint. The pair belted their track and sounded fantastic, but fans couldn't help but notice how in love they seemed. Check out the body language and the strong eye contact. Blake kept it casual in his signature jeans and a black shirt, while Gwen hit the perfect balance of country and rock and roll in a white mini dress and coordinated boots. The No Doubt singer shared this image of her fit to Instagram and called out her hubby in the caption, asking, quote, "Blake Shelton, next time I get to wear a pretty dress, will you take a picture with me?" The pair may not have any Insta pics from the night, but who needs pics when you've got footage from your stellar duet? This isn't the first time the happy couple has hit the stage since becoming Mr. and Mrs. Earlier this month, they played an intimate show together at Blake's bar, Ole Red, in Oklahoma. Gwen went deep into the archives to sing No Doubt's classic Don't Speak with Blake on the guitar.
You and me used to be together every day, together, always. I really feel that I'm losing my best friend.
But what really got fans talking was how Gwen reacted to Blake introducing her without her new last name.
Yeah, Gwen Stefani singing in Teacher Bingo, Oklahoma.
Looks like Blake heard his wife loud and clear and made the correction at the CMA event. Of course, the pair tied the knot on July 3rd at the Country Stars Oklahoma Ranch. The intimate gathering was attended by only their closest friends and family, and at the time, a source opened up to ET about the picture-perfect wedding. Quote, "They both have been through a lot and deserve to find each other. They were meant to be a couple in every way."
Okay, there you go on that video and that report. Very cool indeed. Congratulations. And thank you for joining us for this morning edition of The Morning Show with Riley King. Have a great rest of your Thursday and see you back here later on today with more news coverage. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Bye, everyone.